I am Nefertiti, Queen of Egypt. How am I imprisoned here? I will not remain a stranger in Berlin like this.
I miss my Egypt. I must return.
Here I am, here I am, here I am, here I am. He sings in an operatic lament. Here I am, here I am, here I am, here I am. He sings in an operatic lament.
Queen of this valley, how happy I am, so very happy to have returned to you, O my homeland. Here I am in the National Military Museum at the Citadel of Saladin in Cairo, and this is the Hall of the Ramessides. Rejoice, rejoice, O my beloved homeland. Behold, I have returned to you. I hear it now. I hear my people proclaiming, the beautiful one has come. Yes, that is my name. The beautiful one has come. Nefertiti. Behold, I have arrived. I am Nefertiti, Lady of the Two Lands. Carved from limestone and stucco, this bust, crafted by the hand of the masterful sculptor Thutmose, now held captive in a museum in a distant land, in a city called Berlin. You gaze upon it and speak of beauty, of a perfect symmetry that astounds you even after thousands of years. But this face, with its serene luster and its never-completed left eye, does not tell you the whole story. It is a silent vessel, beautiful but mute, unable to tell you of the revolution we ignited, the love that changed the face of Egypt, the power I held, or the mystery that shrouds my end. This bust has become your icon, a symbol contested by nations. I have heard your whispers across the ages and seen how a powerful man of your time, named Hitler, swore he would never relinquish the Queen's head. I have seen artists of your era sneak in to secretly map my digital face in an attempt to free me from the colonial idea of possession. What an irony! Mortals quarrel over my stone image, while my truth, my spirit, and the ideals I lived for remain mere theories scattered across the pages of your books and research. This is why I speak now. The time has come for me to breathe life into this limestone and stucco, to give a voice to the ka, the spirit that this statue represents. This is not just a biography pieced together by the hands of strangers from scattered artifacts. This is my story. Chapter 1. The beautiful one has come. My origins, a puzzle to you, a reality to me. They gave me the name Nefertiti, which means the beautiful one has come. This was not merely a description of my appearance, but a prophecy. It heralded the arrival of a new age of beauty and truth, an era we dedicated to the service of the one God, Aten. But from where did this beautiful one come? This is the question that has long puzzled you, leading you to weave multiple tales and theories about my origins. You speak of the powerful courtier Ai, who would one day become pharaoh after the death of Tutankhamun, and of his wife Te, who held the title Nurse of the Great Royal Wife. You see in these titles evidence that they were my parents. They were indeed close to me, and their families, originating from Akhmim, the same city as my mother-in-law, Queen T, had strong ties to the court. I look upon these connections with respect and affection, and I understand why they lead you to this conclusion. But I leave this puzzle to you, for my true lineage transcends mere earthly connections. And then there are those whispers that I was a foreign princess, a princess named Tadukipa from the Mitanni kingdom in northern Syria. Perhaps you drew this idea from the meaning of my name, which suggests an arrival from a distant place. But I assure you, I am a daughter of the Nile, and my blood is purely Egyptian. As for the claim that I was a full sister to my husband, Akhenaten, I deny it vehemently. Look at my titles. You will find neither king's daughter nor king's sister among them. I was raised in Thebes, in the splendor of the royal palace, and I was educated by the wife of a courtier, which illustrates my high status even before my marriage. I grew up in the heart of the old religion, among the many gods of Amun, which made my later spiritual transformation all the more profound and revolutionary. The ambiguity of my origin was not a handicap, but an advantage. Because I was not a direct daughter of the previous king, I was freed from the constraints of traditional lineage. This void in my ancestry allowed my husband and me to craft a new origin legend for me, a myth befitting our new era. I was no longer merely the daughter of a man, but became the earthly embodiment of the goddess Tefnut, the female counterpart to my husband, who represented the god Shu. My origin was no longer defined by my past, but by my divine role in the present. My encounter with Amenhotep, the rising of two suns. My meeting with the young pharaoh, Amenhotep IV, was fated. It was a marriage likely arranged by his powerful mother, Queen T. We were in the prime of our youth. I was no more than 16, and he no older than 18. But our union was different. In an age when royal marriages were often formal alliances, even unions between siblings, ours was a union of spirit and mind. It was a revolutionary love, and we wanted the world to see it. Those reliefs you find today which depict us holding hands, me kissing him, or riding a chariot together with an intimacy unknown to pharaohs before, were not just personal expressions of deep affection. They were part of the new ma'at, or truth, that we wanted to establish. Our love was part of our faith, and my husband immortalized it in poems he wrote for me. We were not just rulers, we were partners in a revolution that would change the face of Egypt forever.